good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I am Kim Warner with Healing Affirmations for the Soul. I was listening to the song come up in my spirit this morning as I look back over my life. And as I look back over my life, I can see that I truly was brought a mighty long way. Many of you that are listening could look back over your life and see that you have made major accomplishments. We've made setbacks, and when I say made setbacks, some of them were sabotaging situations. We followed paths that led us to learn. And with that being said, that's what life is all about. When you think about Jesus transforming the water into wine in John chapter 2, what you find is there was something that needed to be changed. Oftentimes we'll forget to look at why something is happening when we're in a situation. A lot of people will jump and begin to look at why this is happening to me, but not the why that takes us to the next level of our lives. So there's many whys that we can ask, and many whys will answer us with different outcomes or different thoughts. The point is the solution that makes the change that's going to better us. So when you think about your life, and when you look back over your life, I think it was Dottie Peoples that sung that. What do you see? Are you stuck in that time of the past, or are you moving forward as you look at it? Are you learning anything from those life lessons? Do you even look at life as a lesson that you need to learn and transform? Do you believe that you have the power of transformation? And I was talking to a friend of mine a day or two ago, and I was telling her about someone I was working with, and they brought up Alice in Wonderland, and we began to look at the movie. One of the profound things that Alice said when she went down the rabbit hole to, I think it was the twins, the fat twins, whatever they called their name, is that it was her dream, and she had the power to make the changes in her dream and no one else. I think that many times we are not knowledgeable to know. And when I say knowledgeable, we do not know that God has given us the power to change things, to transform things. Where does that power come from? And that's where me and my friend were talking about the ego. A lot of times we forget that salvation is getting free. Free from what? Free from the ego's thoughts to pursue thoughts of authenticity. It's like yin and yang. You may come in the world with a dark future. It may look like you're never going to get out of that darkness, but yang and yin has this dynamic where when we cultivate that missing aspect, if it's the female energy within us or if it's the male energy within us, when we begin to work at that cultivation, there is a wholeness. So what was wrong with the water that Jesus was transforming? Many people look at the water and they'll say, well, it was drinkable, but the water needed some conditioning so that it would do something great for the party that he was getting ready to somewhat host with that wine change, you see. And so with that being said, can you use any of the information that's given to look back over your life and make changes to pull yourself out of feeling like it's never going to change? That you might see that you were in that position because there was something that you needed to learn. There was an epiphany or aha moment that was going to come and shift you into greater levels. Sometimes our doubt and our worry becomes our worst enemy. But if I speak to doubt and worry today and tell it that it's under my feet, or I practice a higher power thinking, you say I to raise up my consciousness. I have to raise up the way I think, because maybe I was raised in a family, or I went to schools where, people actually spoke doubt, or maybe I was in communities or friendships where there was doubt. And what I have to do now is change doubt into confidence, and that ability to conquer, to pursue, and to look forward, but to, shape my life off of what I've been through. Shaping it off of what you've been through is just simply saying, I'm not this person anymore, and realizing it. I don't do these things anymore. I don't hurt, steal, and kill. I don't sabotage my own destiny. I don't, just get angry for nothing. I cultivate. I spend time with myself. I'm not afraid to be who I am. I'm not afraid of people laughing at me. Sometimes humor is good, and looking at things from a different point of view. So I'm going to give an affirmation for today. Of course, you can email me, or the link will be in the description area. Classes on demand that you can purchase at www.wealthyliving.org. And we have a free webinar that's going to be taking place on Tuesday with one of our coaches, Naila. She's going to be talking about NFTs, creating them, and intellectual properties that go along with those NFTs, excuse me. And so that will be this Tuesday coming. Let me get that date for you. Tuesday, the 25th. It will be 6:30 Eastern Time. Request the link. That's a gift from us to you. And here's your affirmation. Thanks for listening. Subscribe and share. Knowledge is power. And sometimes it's not school knowledge that's going to get us where we need to go. And so it says, consider your feelings. As you consider your feelings, recognizing and admitting to yourself that you feel angry is important, because it means you are actually considering how you feel, rather than just reacting as if on autopilot. You are thinking through what is happening, not just letting rip with your first instinct, which is habitual instincts or habits. It's your response, but your response is giving thought before you release anger. And that's a big portion of what we talked about today. As I look back over my life, I've changed the way that I pursue things. I'm not perfect. I've changed the way that I release information to people. Of course, I am not perfect. And so, I do have some upheavals, but they're nothing like they were in the past. So you guys be blessed, and know your ability to transform your life as you look back over your life. Blessings.